Hey guys, we have a great show for you today, including news, a top song list, and even how to make chips in your microwave. Stick with us. Hi, welcome back. So, Tyrell, first time hosting.
I know, I'm excited. I love it.
I know, it's real fun. So what did you do this weekend?
This weekend, my Halloween costumes finally came in, and
Oh,
I'm
that's great.
excited.
What are you being?
A banana with some maracas.
Oh, okay.
You know, it's peanut butter jelly time all the time, so you gotta be prepared.
Yeah, well, you're ready now.
Yeah, what'd you do?
I made cookies.
What kind of cookies?
Well, we didn't have pans, so instead we used a muffin tin. So they were like cookie muffins, but they were real good.
How'd they come out? They came
out great.
Save me one. I want
Yeah,
one.
next time. But anyway, so did you hear Neil Patrick Harris will be hosting the Oscars in 2015?
I'm excited. I mean, I dressed thinking that maybe I would get it, but I was wrong. I mean, he's a little cooler, so
Yeah.
I'll take it. But
Well, his announcement was pretty cool. He did kind of a bucket list kind of thing, and he kind of circled host the Oscars. But he's a great host. I think he's going to do a great job. He's hosted award shows before and done fantastic. So
Honestly, he's funny as heck. I mean, like, he's so charismatic. He's good looking. He has great hair.
Yeah.
I love his hair. And he's just funny. First time I saw him, he was in Harold and Kumar, like that movie, and oh my goodness, he was just hysterical. But I know him as when he was a little kid in that TV show, and he was a doctor, and I was like,
Yeah.
this kid, he's gonna be something.
yeah, well, now everyone knows him from How I Met Your Mother and a couple of movies he's done. But he's just big star.
I mean, he has his own star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, so he's perfect.
He's great. I think he'll do a great job.
Great job. I mean, like I said, I could possibly do better, but
You know,
maybe next year.
well, maybe next year. You know
Hopefully.
what?
I'll
It's
take
been
it.
thrown out there. They can take it when they want to. So,
Don't forget, guys.
Oscars 2016. So, all right. Well, anyway, speaking of movies, we're gonna toss to movie review with Steve.
Hi everyone, it's Steve. So over the past couple of weeks, I watched a lot of movies. In fact, I watched just about all of the movies in the top 5 at the box office. I normally would just talk about one film, say Gone Girl, but since you've already heard everyone and their mother's kitchen sink praise that film, I decided to try something else. So today, I'm going to go for a brief overview of each of the films in the top 5 at the box office without focusing too much on any one of them. So let's get started with film number 5, The Judge. The Judge is a legal drama with Robert Downey Jr. and Robert Duvall playing a father-son duo. Downey Jr. is called back to his hometown to find out the truth about his father, Duvall, who is suspected of murder. Now, overall, this film is competently made, but it sort of drops off at some point. It's an interesting idea, only with a rather formulaic script offsetting the good performances. In that way, it lacks something that Gone Girl has, one heck of a good story that keeps you guessing and interested. The Judge doesn't quite fulfill its potential, again unlike Gone Girl, which manages to near perfectly weave an elaborate tale with twists and turns and... Sorry, I seem to have gotten off track there. I guess it's just hard to get Gone Girl off my mind. Let's move on to the number 4 film on the list, Annabelle. Now, this is a horror film spun off from The Conjuring. In it, a very creepy doll haunts a family after a satanic cult moves into their neighborhood. Now, I like horror films overall, if they're well made, but this one wasn't quite as good as The Conjuring and seems too content to go for cheap scares. I don't really know or care for the characters in this film, and in that way, it's very much unlike Gone Girl, where each of the characters are very well developed and you care for each one. The powerful performances in Gone Girl, particularly from Ben Affleck, amplify this, which Annabelle lacks. You really care for the characters because you know them so well, but at the same time, you aren't privy to all the details, and man, there I go again. I'm really sorry. I just really liked Gone Girl. Okay, maybe moving on to the next film will get me back on track. What was number 3 again? Oh yeah, Alexander and the Horrible, Terrible, No Good, Very Bad Day. It's a wholesome family film adapted from a short children's book, and the transition is really jarring. It's quite the opposite of Gone Girl, which loses nothing from the translation to the page and the screen. The writing is fantastically done in Gone Girl, and come on! Stop it! Okay, sorry, just give me a moment. Okay, I think that I can focus now. All right, let's talk about the number 2 film, Dracula Untold. Overall, Gone Girl is a clear winner at the box office with a fantastic mystery story, likable characters, and great plotting overall. Out of all of the films at the box office, I strongly recommend you see this one if you haven't already. And if you have, see it again. It's well worth your time. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Steve. Looks like you really like Gone Girl. So did you hear this woman received a snake she did not order in the mail?
That would have freaked me out. I mean, apparently I guess somebody stole her credit card and sent her a snake, meaning like intentionally trying to send it to themselves, and she gets mail. You know, you go to your mailbox, you get it, you bring it back, you open it up, boom, there's a snake.
I know, I guess it was a baby python, and everyone said that she just screamed. Like, but I mean, what else would you do? You open the box, there's a python in there? I would lose it.
I used to freak out when I opened a can of peanuts and it would be like the fake snakes. So imagine I get a box from FedEx and I'm like, oh, I got mail, like hooray. A snake? Why?
You go in, surprise, like, oh look, someone sent me a gift.
Right.
Nay.
I would freak out. I don't want that anaconda. I don't.
No, no.
Not for me. I don't like snakes.
Oh, I can't even imagine. Oh, just scary.
Like, Indiana Jones didn't like snakes.
Nope.
Samuel L. Jackson, snakes on a plane. Rel, I don't like snakes in my box. I don't like it.
Either. Not a fan of snakes. Overall, just a bad situation. No one wants to receive snakes in the mail, and especially they don't want to receive snakes they did not order.
Exactly. Big snake, baby snake, medium-sized snake, no snakes.
Not a fan of snakes.
Ain't with it.
No.
Just a python. Why? Like, first of all, who orders a python? I mean, you could just go to the pet shop, get one, bring it back. Why would you send it in the mail? Like,
of all the things to steal from someone's credit card.
Really? A python?
A python?
And when you order it, did it not say that it would go to the person's like billing address? Come on now, get it together. I hope they got caught.
I mean, how else would you, you know?
Yeah, and
it's the easiest way to get caught.
I want to know what she did with the snake. I would have set it free somewhere down the block.
What do you do? What's the protocol?
Set it free down the block, like miles away from the house. I don't want it.
Put it out in the woods a little bit.
Yeah, just in the
like,
woods.
Here you go, bye.
Yeah, and I would have like my kid do it or something. I couldn't do it.
No, I don't even want to be near it. All right. Well, we're going to toss it over to Andrew with the top 10 songs of the week.
Thanks, guys. Andrew here. So I'm a big Top 40 radio fan. I love listening to the latest hits from today's biggest artists, and I'll admit I love singing along with the radio. Every now and then I'll splurge and actually buy songs from my iTunes library. I've done the research and found the top 10 songs available on iTunes. Number 10, AOV by Slipknot. Until recently, I have not heard many new songs from Slipknot, but lo and behold, they're back. The song's verses are kind of screamy, but the chorus is actually pretty catchy. Number 9, I'm Not the Only One by Sam Smith. I'm glad to see that Sam Smith has a new song out. Stay With Me was getting really old. The new song is similar to Stay With Me lyrics-wise, but the beat to the song is a little more jazzy and bluesy. Number 8, Trumpets by Jason Derulo. This song is pretty good. I mean, I'm a big Jason Derulo fan, and I love how he incorporated trumpets into pop music. Number 7, Habits by Tove Lo. This song is heroin chic. It's a little depressing because it's about a lost love, but it's a really great breakout song for Tove Lo, and I can't wait to see what else this girl has to offer. Number 6, Bang Bang by Jessie J, Ariana Grande, and Nicki Minaj. I'm not ashamed to admit that this is one of my favorite songs on the radio right now. With 3 of the hottest women in music, how could you possibly go wrong? Number 5, Animals by Maroon 5. They have a knack for producing hit songs, and Animals is no exception. In my opinion, their songs are all very similar, so if you're a Maroon 5 fan, you'll definitely love this one too. Number 4, All About That Bass by Meghan Trainor. This song screams girl power and promotes a positive body image. Meghan Trainor is a newbie to the music scene, and she's seeing a lot of success with this catchy song. Number 3, Shake It Off by Taylor Swift. I hate to admit it, but this song is probably the catchiest song of the moment. Every time I hear it, it gets stuck in my head for hours. Number 2, Kill Pop by Slipknot. Another scream song for Slipknot has made the top 10. I'm really confused. This band disappeared for a while, and now they're back with 2 songs on the countdown. Anyways, the song is worth checking out. And the song at the top of the countdown, Out of the Woods by Taylor Swift. Swift is no stranger to being #1. With countless awards and hit singles, I'm not surprised that 2 of her songs made the top 3 in music downloads. Out of the Woods is a little different from what we're used to hearing from Swift. I'm glad to see that she's trying something new and taking a few risks. Well, that's all I have for you guys this week. I hope you all go out and treat yourself to some music. Back to you.
Andrew, I'll make sure to check out those songs. Now, Kelly, did you hear about the parrot? This parrot, I guess, was speaking English, spoke fluent English, had a British accent, disappeared 4 years.
Really?
Owner got it back, speaks fluent Spanish.
I heard about that, yeah. Can you imagine having a parrot speak British to begin with?
I mean,
Just imagine that.
Like, hello, governor. I couldn't. I would die laughing every time.
I didn't know that was possible.
I couldn't. So then, like, apparently, like I said, the parrot goes missing for 4 years, returns home, and he speaks fluent Spanish. I want to know where he went because he can help me with my Spanish midterm. Because I've been taking Spanish for like 12 years of my life. Hola, adios. That's all I know.
I've been taking Spanish since kindergarten. You can't even make a sentence.
And now I feel like dumb because this parrot learned fluent Spanish in 4 years. Like, where did you go?
It's a smart parrot.
Like,
They're very smart animals.
Like, Polly, teach me, help me. Help me help you. I need it. Come on.
Tell us everything, where you've been, what you did.
What country? Like, really?
Your secrets, techniques.
even if, I'm going to need the parrot to tutor me. That's it. I'm going to need the parrot to tutor me because the Learning Center helps, but if a parrot could teach me Spanish, that's even better.
I know. Could you imagine? Private tutoring with my pet parrot.
Yeah, everybody would laugh at me. I'm like, you know what? My parrot speaks Spanish. What do you do?
What a great story, though, to imagine you lost your parrot to have it back.
So now I want to know, does he speak Spanish with a British accent? Or is it just like a straight Spanish accent?
I would love to hear that parrot speak all kinds of languages. I want to hear the British. I want to hear the Spanish. I just want to hear that parrot talk.
That would be so awesome.
All right, well, we're going to toss it over to Steph with some pumpkin fun.
Hey, everyone. Some of you might not have noticed, but fall is the time for everything pumpkin. I'm here to fill you in on all the pumpkin treats our nearest franchises have to offer. If you scoot on over to the Dunkin' Donuts right at the bottom of the Sherman Avenue Hill, take your pick of either a pumpkin latte, pumpkin cake donut, or a pumpkin muffin. Personally, I'm a huge fan of the pumpkin donuts and munchkins. They're not super sweet, but just the right amount of flavor. Now, I know you're all well aware of the Starbucks pumpkin spice lattes. People practically lose their minds over it a month before its debut on the Starbucks chalkboard. What you might not notice right there in front of you while in your PSL-induced haze are the other pumpkin-inspired delights. I say go try out the pumpkin bread, the Starbucks scone, or their take on the pumpkin muffin with the cream cheese topping. Another winner of any carb lover's heart is IHOP for their pumpkin pancakes. If you're looking for a little seasonal pick-me-up this weekend, hop on over to the one right here in Hamden. For anybody on their break at the Polling Institute, stroll down the hill and go indulge yourself at Peachy Keen. Starting in September, they announced their pumpkin-flavored froyo is in season. Well, that's all I have for you guys today. Let's take it back to the hosts.
Thanks, guys. We're going to take a quick commercial break.
Wake up, Quinnipiac. It's the morning after. Hey! Come on, guys. It's time for TMA. Let's go. Watch the morning after, Mondays at 10, only on Q30.
Welcome to A Sheer Sensation, North Haven's premier cosmetology service, located at 140 Washington Avenue, minutes from Hamden. We offer an array of services, from basic cuts and colors to lash extensions and formaldehyde-free keratin treatments. We also provide hair chalk and styling for men. When you spend $60, your Q card will get you 10% off. Call us at 203-239-6477 to make your next appointment at A Sheer Sensation.
Hi, guys. All right. So did you hear about this man who was attacked by a grizzly bear and then shot by his friend trying to shoot the bear and lived?
I heard about it. That is one crazy day. I mean, to go, I think they were going like elk hunting or something, they walked across like the bear like resting place, and boom, they just got attacked. And I mean, really, you're gonna shoot me? I'm getting attacked by the bear. You don't have to shoot the bear. You can aim in the air just to scare it, but come on.
Yeah,
come
apparently
on.
I think he was shot in the leg, so it wasn't anything, I mean, any shot is serious, but it wasn't fatal. But, I mean, he did not expect that when he woke up the other day. He was not like, oh, can we get attacked by a bear today?
And then have my best friend shoot me. I mean, I personally would have been stressed out. I mean, come on. A bear is attacking me. That alone can, take me out. And then I got to get shot on top of it, too?
Oh,
come on.
I mean, the poor friend. Could you imagine trying to save someone? The stress of, you shoot someone.
And he's like, oh, man, I shot my friend. Well,
whoops.
I mean, like, just think about that Christmas. I didn't get you a Christmas present. You want to know why? Because you shot me.
Because you shot me.
Come on, guys.
Well, you know
You
what?
gotta do better.
You know what? He was trying to save his life, though, so at the end of the day, what good friend.
Yeah, but I mean, you can't cross a bear. I mean, they're grumpy. It's about to be hibernating season, and I mean, you probably mess with its food.
They're
Can't
scary animals. You don't want to.
They're huge. I mean, come on. Bears are like 7 feet tall, like 3,000 pounds. I wouldn't mess with a bear.
No, they're big.
And then to take a bullet in the leg.
Oof, what a day.
That's a terrible day.
Bad news bear. Bad news bear. All right, well, speaking of things that have nothing to do with bears, let's toss it to Kara's Corner.
Hey guys, and welcome to Kara's Corner. So today we're going to do things a little bit differently. Normally I just rant and vent about things that I don't like and I seem really mean and angry all the time. So today, to show everyone that I'm not a soulless monster, I decided to create a list of things that bring me joy. So let's just get right into it. All right, number 1, getting the straw in the Capri Sun on the first try. Putting on sweatpants after a long, hard day. The magic of Disney. When people dress up animals. When Happy Gilmore is just on TV. A gentle fall breeze. When the clock strikes 12. When someone wearing vineyard vines falls down. When someone asks me a logically thought out question. Building a fort. When someone sings the Pokemon song. Anything stirred with a cinnamon stick. An office made entirely of mahogany. The idea of skipping, not the actual act of skipping, just the idea of it. Sharing laughter among friends. The word powwow. When a toddler says something a full-blown adult would. A tall glass of iced tea. Rainbows drawn with smiley faces. When you walk into a room and it's decorated entirely in white. Putting a face to a name. When Tim Gunn says, make it work. The bubble of warmth under the covers. A darkened theater. The smell of rain. Brooks that babble. My grandma's adorable comments on Facebook. Thunderstorms. Waving to strangers just to freak them out. Peace treaties. And last but not least, the wonderful cast and crew here at TMA. That's all for me today. Thank you, and back to the hosts.
Thanks, Kara. You bring us joy, too. So, I don't know if you've seen this, but Snoop Dogg and Iggy Azalea apparently have a little bit of a feud going on.
Snoop, what are you doing, man? Why? He's beefing with Iggy Azalea, the I'm So Fancy rapper.
Yeah.
I guess the issue was, we all saw the photo of her, with no makeup on in the airport. She didn't look like Iggy. She looked kind of icky, but, I mean, hey. I don't have my makeup on. I don't look kind of good neither. But so apparently he put a photo up, this is Iggy, but it was like this ugly person, and she took it out of proportion, and they just started going back and forth. And Snoop, if you're listening right now, the words you said, you were wrong, man. There was no need for it. He just went.
I saw the Instagram he posted of the White Chicks 2 with Iggy Azalea starring Iggy, and I thought that's a little.
Yeah,
I mean, we've all seen that as the jokes, but he photoshopped her head in the middle, and I thought that was taking a little far.
Come on, Snoop. And I mean, it makes it worse because I found out that Snoop Dogg, Snoop Lion, I can't follow the nicknames anymore.
He's changing.
Yeah, he's putting out an album soon, so I guess this is him promoting his album that comes out in a couple weeks, but this isn't how you go about
That's
it.
not how you promote an album. Why don't we promote an album by being nice, maybe?
Yeah, come on, Snoop.
Taylor Swift's promoting an album, and she's been real nice
She's
lately.
been, hiding. I mean, she just puts out her songs like, Snoop, you're old school.
We're not attacking people.
Right.
We're not about that.
Snoop, you know how it goes. You put a couple posters out, you drop a few singles for the radio, and then you keep going, but you don't diss a female rapper. I mean, come on,
Not
man.
the way to go about it.
Snoop, I'm disappointed. I looked up to you. You were the real OG, the Godfather. Come on, Snoop.
I like Iggy. I like what she does. I like her music.
I
So
mean,
I'm
she's
Team Iggy on
popular.
this one.
Yeah, she's popular. You know, the song come on. I danced, but
Yeah.
come on.
All right. Well, speaking of other entertainment, we're tossing it over to Tori.
Hello, I'm Tori Batiste with Entertainment News. In today's news, Zach Galifianakis walked the red carpet for the premiere of Birdman. With a surprise new weight loss after not appearing in public for a year, people were shocked. He credits his weight loss to giving up alcohol, and it wouldn't be a coincidence. In the last year, he has had a new marriage and a baby. That may have served as inspiration. News that will excite Marvel comic fans everywhere is the appearance of Iron Man, played by Robert Downey Jr., is in final negotiations of playing in Captain America 3. Playing a key role based on the Civil War storyline from Marvel's comic books to trigger a new phase in Marvel movies. The movie has yet to be titled, but the story centers around the Superhero Registration Act, which forces superheroes to reveal their identity to U.S. government and be a part of the police force. Iron Man agrees with their approach, but Captain America thinks it's a threat to civil liberties. This may mean that Iron Man will be a villain in the movie. Marvel fans will have to wait, as the movie is set for production in May of 2016. But don't worry, Marvel fans. The second Avengers movie, The Avengers Age of Ultron, is set to be released May 1st of 2015. And back to you guys.
Tori. Now here's Michael with a fun how-to on how to make potato chips in your microwave.
Thanks guys, Mike here, and I am once again going to show you something delicious that you can make in your microwave that I bet you didn't think that you can make in a microwave. Today, we're going to make potato chips. Yes, potato chips. These potato chips. This one's really simple. All you really need are potatoes, oil, salt, and pepper. I'm going to use salt and pepper for my seasoning, but I encourage you to use any seasoning you want to make them your own. To start off, you're going to use either a knife or a potato slicer, such as this one right here. You slice your potato into very thin portions. The potato slicer is really good at giving you consistently thin portions. After you have your portions cut, you're going to take your oil and pour a little bit of oil in the center of your plate and spread it around to make a thin coating of oil. And once that's done, you're going to take your potatoes portions and place them flat on a single layer on the plate, like so. Once that's done, you're going to take your salt or your pepper or whatever seasoning you choose and season them up. Pop them in the microwave for about 3 minutes, 3 to 4 minutes. But keep in mind that your microwave time will vary depending on how powerful your microwave is. If the chips seem a little bit soggy when you take them out of the microwave, just put them back in for about 30 seconds at a time until they are crispy. Here's some potato chips that I made earlier. And check this out. That is so thin and crispy, you won't even believe that they're microwave. You'll never want another non-microwave chip again. Okay, that might be in a bit of an exaggeration, but they're still pretty good. Back to you guys in the piazza.
Thanks, Michael. Those look great. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back.
Welcome to A Sheer Sensation, North Haven's premier cosmetology service, located at 140 Washington Avenue, minutes from Hamden. We offer an array of services, from basic cuts and colors to lash extensions and formaldehyde-free keratin treatments. We also provide hair chalk and styling for men. When you spend $60, your Q card will get you 10% off. Call us at 203-239-6477 to make your next appointment at A Sheer Sensation.
Hi, welcome back. So we have Abbie O'Neill here with us talking about QTHON. Abbie.
Thanks, guys, for having me.
All right, so what is QTHON?
So QTHON is at Quinnipiac. It's a dance marathon which raises money for Connecticut Children's Medical Center. And we, as a committee, organize a 6-hour event where you, at the beginning, you stand up the entire time, and then it's all dancing for the kids, basically dance for those who can't and those who are at the hospital.
What are you doing to kind of prepare for QTHON? Are you doing anything like preparation or like kickoff or anything like that?
So we have our kickoff event tomorrow night, so it's Tuesday night right here in the piazza, and we're hoping that we'll have a lot of people register. We're also doing a pumpkin decorating contest and having free food, so it'll be a lot of fun to try and kick off the year of QTHON. And then we're going to do the week in between Thanksgiving break and finals. We're going to do like a Zumbathon boot camp workout thing. So be on the lookout for that, because that'll be a lot of fun and something new and different that we've never done before.
That sounds real cool.
It does sound fun.
When is actual QTHON?
Actual QTHON is going to be February 28th in the rec center this year. So it's a little bit bigger space to try and accommodate the number of students that we're hoping to have. And we're aiming for a 4 to 10 p.m. Start and end time. So
that's cool.
That's a fun, long time of dancing.
It's going to be a lot of fun. There's going to be a lot of things to do.
Excited for that.
Yeah.
So for QTHON, so during actual QTHON is when they do the dancing and everything?
Yes. So the whole point of the dance marathon is that you stand and dance the entire time. So every hour on the hour we do our morale dance and kind of keep everybody up and going. And then we also have patients from the hospital come and tell their stories. So you get to meet the kids and hang out with them, and they're very inspiring people, so it's really nice.
Sounds great.
And what kind of music will be playing so I can, get my dance ready? I gotta be prepared,
It's gonna be all types of music. We're gonna have theme hours this year, and it's gonna be a variety, so you can get all of your dance moves on.
One question: can you include disco? So I'll grow the fur out for the disco. I'm telling you.
I will put in a request for disco for you.
See, you're the best. You're the best right there.
All right, so you have a kickoff tomorrow on Tuesday.
Yeah, so it's Tuesday night, and we're actually gonna have one of the patients come and speak. Shamar, he was here the last couple of years, so those of you who have been to QTHON will know who he is. But him and his mom are going to come and hang out with us tomorrow night. So
that's so cool.
It'll be a lot of fun.
Looking forward to that. And
yeah.
Pumpkin decorating, is that you said pumpkin?
Yeah, so pumpkin decorating contest for a Ray and Mike's gift card.
Ooh.
And a lot of new and interesting ideas that we've had this year. So
that sounds great. Sounds like it's really going to be a big event this year.
We're hoping.
How many people do you think you're gonna, how many people are you expecting?
At actual QTHON?
At any of them.
Well, at actual QTHON, we're hoping to have over 800 participants.
Wow.
So it's a big increase from last year, but we have high expectations of both the management team as well as our committees and the student body, trying to just get the word out there. Every year, the event seems to grow, so we're hoping for a big change this year.
All right, that sounds great. We're very excited for that. We'll be sure to check it out. But thanks everyone for watching. Please like us on Facebook, and if you would like to join, we meet every Monday at 9 o'clock in the piazza, and Monday mornings, and we meet Monday nights at 9:15. So thanks for watching, and have a great week.
Bye, Quinnipiac.
Bye.